All right. This will eventually tell me that it's live, maybe. Or maybe it won't, you know? You never know with this thing. It is. It says it is. Okay. Well, if anyone's here, chat should work. I should check that, shouldn't I? It looks like it does. Maybe. If you're here and you can hear me, then let me know. It's a little bit hard to hear the audio sometimes from my end, but actually, gronk. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's see. What events do we have today? We've got Challenge of the Courts, and we've got a Journey Through History. Let's see. I haven't done this one yet. Let's get that one out of the way second. Let's try Challenge of the Courts. Let's see what we get. A new-ish bracket. Not the worst, right? 51 to 100. Black. Kill 3 or more creatures. Win with only common, uncommon, and rares. Okay. I feel like this is just begging the use of either Bolas or Garruk. I'm kind of a fiend for Garruk. I really am. Okay. Commons, uncommons, and rares. So this means Death Sprout is definitely happening. And this means that Casualties of War is definitely happening. And this means that for lands, we're going to use green conversion. So Cabin Pilgrimage. And then... No. I mean, Goose. Sure. Can goose up on some creatures. Feasting Troll King's not bad. And it blocks things. I just have to hope it doesn't kill things. Ooh. Friend of Wolves. You'll kill stuff. And that's probably enough for creatures. Let's use Incubation to fetch our goodies. And then I suppose we're going to want more removal, though. Like, not Incubation removal, because that's exile. Okay, you'll get rid of Vanguards. Something that gives consistent card advantage would be nice. So, what do we have that has draw or fetch? But, like, reasonably often. Are you just whenever something enters? Non-token. Don't like you. Okay. Next. Season of Growth. You are a solid yes. You are Destroy. Perfect. Do I have support removal? No. Yes. Casualties of War. Cool. I have a whole bunch of kill stuff. I've got Casualties of War. I've got 1, 2, 3, ultimately 4 creatures. Let's try this. This could be on the slow side. But I feel like it'll work. Right? I feel like it'll work. Here, I am the only viewer. That's okay. Let's do this. Actually, is my chat box? Yeah, okay. You can still see it with where the cam is. That's fine. It's no problem. All right, common, uncommon, and rare. Check. Kill creatures. Probably check. I don't know. I wonder if when Liliana kills her own stuff, that'll count. I somehow doubt it, because it says kill it, but we'll see. That's actually a pretty solid starting hand. So, in starting with that, that means that we'll definitely be able to kill some creatures. There we go. I just moved the mic, so I had it mute, unmute, just so that I could move it over a little bit more easily. Now here, ideally, we'd like to get as close as possible to getting Wolfman out. What are our options? Minimal. This could work. It didn't quite work, but it wasn't the worst thing ever. Especially since my opponent is playing literal garbage. Okay, so we'll kill one of those things here. Ooh, maybe 2. Ding, 1 down. And ding, 2 down. Okay, cool. Let's take him out. I suppose that could be a mistake. That could mean that I've just got too many big boys down. Or, alternatively, we just got really lucky and you're going to be playing some... but they're going to have Menace. I don't see why I actively care that they have Menace, actually. I'm able to give these things Berserker, so why should that matter? Proper answer. It should not. Furthermore, I can make wolf tokens. I mean, that much I think is obvious, but like I can make more wolf tokens. So I just need to kill one more thing. I could just use minus... Yeah, we can just stalk the prey. That just gives us the objective. Ding. All done? All done. All right, now we can just kill this dude. So... don't need that. Let's face it. This dude has got nothing. That was just, okay. A lesson in why not to look at the screen while trying to make mana matches. Like this screen right here. Not this screen right here. So, is the quality okay in the video? So, if there's anyone there, let me know if there's decent quality. Or is it like last time? Like, is it dropping frames like crazy? Is it able to maintain the frames? What's going on? I've got a few other things to try out. I'm hoping that this weekend I can do a whole bunch of good stuff to try things out. So instead of trying to stream off of Wi-Fi, actually connect via Ethernet. But given that where our router is, it's right next to where my little ones sleep. And so if I tried doing this with the little ones up, there'd be a 3-year-old on my lap. Daddy, why are you moving all the cards around? Okay. No amazing matches, but also it's not too terrible, right? We can just go ahead and do that. I'm just killing this zombie here to gain some life. So I just want to be at full life, which I suppose I'm already at, so no big deal. Should have remembered that Garruk is at 123. I've been playing a lot on my A New Start account, so I don't have Garruk on that account yet. I've just been playing with Chandra, Awakened Inferno. She's awesome for a new player. I am definitely going to be making a new guide for new players now that I'm actually going through the new player experience right now. I feel like I understand it a lot better than I did before. So, like, I have this jaded almost perspective on the game, like this privileged perspective because I have like everything. Cast cards with adventure. Summon fairies, knights, rogues. I mean, okay. This I can use black. Adventure. I don't think that any of my knights that I'd want to use have adventure though. Maybe green red. So that would be... Is there a green red? There's no way to do green red. Stinkers. Alright, what adventures do we have in red black? No, back. You're being a silly goose. Bolas has the fairy godmother. Adventure. Right? Yeah, this thing's a fairy, isn't it? It is a fairy. Okay. And this thing's a knight. Yep. Okay. So, I feel like I'm just trying to make this way more difficult on myself than I need to if I'm not using those two. So let's use those. And it's summon, not cast. But even still, let's see. Blue, convert blue. Converting blue is my favorite way to convert. Ding, ding, ding. And then for removal, Death Sprout. You might be wondering, do you pretty much always try and make sure that you're running black or green so you can use Death Sprout? Yes. 100% yes. I do. Okay. And then we also want No, not Death Sprout. Casualties of War. Yeah, I use those two a lot, by the way. Like, the combination of Death Sprout and Casualties of War, they get a lot of play from me. Let me tell you. Okay, Brazen Borrower, Murderous Rider, and we get to use one more creature. Fairies, knights. Are there any cool knights? I know that I like a lot of the knights now. Oh, Sir Sarah. Where are you? Yeah, I'm searching under mythics. Shame on me. There you are. Hello. Which means that we also probably want to use Embercleave because it's beautiful. Hello, Embercleave. And finally, we want to have something else that draws us cards. So, finale of this. Let's see. Yep, this looks perfectly well-rounded. This looks like I will stomp these objectives. Cast 3, summon 3. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. How are we doing over here? I am my only viewer, I think. That's okay. I'm good with that. I didn't announce this beforehand. I'm just sort of testing all of my equipment and all that stuff. And if you're watching this later on, then whoops. More power to you. Thanks for watching. Give me feedback. I really appreciate it. Genuinely, I do. Okay. Remember, Fridays is when I definitely stream. So Fridays 4 Pacific time. This all is just I'm sitting and about to play and thinking, why not? I'm going to be playing anyways. So some people might want to watch and see what I am doing. Stalking me, all that normal stuff that happens. You know. Wait. Yes. Kill that thing. Let's move you up just in case we get a sweet, sweet match of sweet matchness, which we did. So we get to kill that thing. Just boof, gone. And then that should count for one of our adventures. And then I just need to cast it. Ooh, I saw those frames drop there. That bodes poorly for your side. Yeah, okay, that counts. Still counts. I remember in college going to evening college events with some of my friends, and I was sort of like the atypical one at those particular types of events, just in that, like, I wasn't super into the whole college scene like that. Like, I liked spending time with people, but that was about it. And so it was just after the Do the Creep had come out, and so my best friend and I actually went and did the creep on everyone dancing that night. So we would just go and then just like start doing the creep behind them until they noticed that we were there. And actually, my sister-in-law found out that I was going to be her brother-in-law when someone said, "Wow, you're going to be marrying that guy. You know that this is going to be your brother-in-law, right?" And it was a picture of me, I guess, doing the creep next to one of her friends or behind one of her friends while they were dancing on the dance floor. And she was like, "Yeah, I feel like that perfectly summarizes the family I'm marrying into." And I was like, well, at least she's not afraid to admit that, All right, we've got Sir Sarah down. I'm actually really tempted to kill my zombie knight here. This dude. If you're wondering, what? Sacrilege? Why? Wait. One more adventure card. Okay. Adventure time. I'm not going to kill him. It's just, okay, why was I tempted to? I was tempted to so that Sir Sarah would become my first creature, and then Sir Sarah would get Embercleave. And so with Sir Sarah getting Embercleave, that would mean really cool things were happening in the world, right? Because then she would be fetching me 2 cards a turn instead of 1, which would be pretty sweet. She's doing damage. It should count. Oh, really, Bolas? Yeah. You dingus. I mean, that was without a doubt the right choice, but I can still unlovingly refer to Bolas as a dingus for doing that. And all right, let's see if that will convert enough with the tower. Nope. But it's okay. We're going to get rid of whatever. I'll hammer its archive. If you're thinking, are you actually worried about that card? Proper answer, no. It just means that I completed an objective. And now I summon a fairy, and then that's it. Objectives are done. I win at life. Or Puzzle Quest. Definitely different things. Okay. Embercleave. That knight is now strong. Ish. Embercleave has that property of making creatures that are not strong, strong. Nope, don't need you. I do want to buff that thing up. Oh, hey. I want Sir Sarah back. Gimme her. That's right. And this dude is a zombie. Does that count as summoning? Sweet. I knew that all along. I was just testing myself. Mystic Sanctuary. Do I mind if I lose you? The answer to that should still be yes, by the way. Alas. Okay, let's just make matches. Stop stalling. Get your mana. Don't be silly. Complete your objectives. Okay. What's that? There's a trap for gems to drain mana from me or some silly nonsense that I'm completely and utterly terrified about because I have no way how I will deal with such scary cards. Oh no. You can tell the absolute sincerity in my voice there means that I am figuratively quaking in my boots. I can see the mirroring losing even more frames on my screen. That's not comforting. All right, so if you're wondering, why am I hitting no here? I'm hitting no here because I think I draw 4 cards to the clock tower. Well, now 2, with full mana. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, Sir Sarah is going to go in. I didn't even have to kill the thing myself. The game was like, nope, you know what? We will take care of this for you. We know what needs to happen. We need to make you go up. And, sure. And, sure. And, yeah, goodbye. Okay. Ooh, you're going to make me draw cards, aren't you? Yeah, I don't want to draw cards. You might be like, what? No, but I really don't. That's not quite enough. It's okay. This improves our blue mana bonus at the very least. And now I don't get the bonus cards from Sarah. This is silly goose. Whatever. Avaricious Dragon. Oh no. What will I do? Maybe I'll bring back a zombie. Wait. I will not bring back a zombie. So, this means war. Get that thing out of here. Yeah. Actually, I could have done that way more efficiently. Whatever. Petty theft is the way to go. Not in real life. And that would have just killed. This is what happens when you win so hard that you get like complacent. And then when you get complacent, it's honestly not a big deal because you're winning so hard anyways. Big life lesson. Big boy tip. True story. Goodbye, Bolas. Have some water. Did you know that water keeps you alive? It's good stuff. Not enough people drink it. It's like it's refreshing or something. I have other commentary I could make about water. I will not do that. I'll be a good boy today. Do we finally have someone watching? Judgment time. Ba-da-da! Nope. Oh man, that voice crack was real. Brutal. Brutal, 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 brutal. Okay, who do we have next? Oh yeah. Create food tokens, you say? Well, yes, please. I say, I even have a food deck. I don't even need to make one. I just get to food it up. Let's do this. Let's go, Bolas. I don't even care what you got. I'm playing food, and I'm going to feast. I could have actually played Oko. I've been wanting to try Oko. Well, okay. I got the Oko Vanguard. And I had this great idea of putting Oko together with Drakuseth and then just get an auto kill your opponent's creatures every single turn and all of the other benefits of Drakuseth. But then I got a case of something called the Lazies, and I didn't try it out. I need to stop having those cases of the Lazies. That's the moral of the story. Cases of the Lazies? Bad. Don't do that. However, here we're going to have a case of whooping Bolas's bum, because unless he destroys this support here, he's in for a world of pain. Okay, you can steal stuff, but I'm going to get lots of goodness. And Death Sprout is going to increase the goodness factor. Right? Is it red? It is red. Okay. I don't have a black match, right? I'm not just like missing something because my eyes are terrible. Nope. Okay, cool beans. See? That I knew that would be a red match. No? Black? No. Green? The thing on the top left. It made it happy and gave me food. And gave me more food. And now my Titan is feasting. And dead. But it fulfilled its role. Let's just let him feel good about himself. Okay. Golos. Yes, please. Deal damage during a turn. I feel like I can do that. That's a very realistic thing to do. Damage in a turn. Can do, man do. Oh well. I was hoping to get a cool cascade going there. I did not get a cool cascade going there. I believe the perma support makes it so I draw cards whenever one of my supports goes bang bang. But I'm not sure. Fortunately, because I'm playing my second Golos here, I will not be losing Golos. Unfortunately, these activated gems, which are all definitely Golos' activated gems, are not gems that I have access to right now. However, back on the fortunately side, I can do this, draw a card, get a green match because of the perma support not breaking itself into a black match, get another Golos, which is another gingerbread cabin, and another killer instinct, which will make it harder to break given that the shields were getting low because the Klingons were attacking it too many times. Dirty Klingons. Is this whole board going to be these darn things? Proper answer? Yes. Proper answer? No. They're gonna break things. They seem oddly destructive for what should be simple foodies. But who am I to judge food? Not a chef. Definitely. Ooh, are you a free card? You are a free card. Hello. I will be right back. You can see these beautiful cascades. Wait, we're going to Death Sprout this thing. Goodbye, dingus. Wow, I actually didn't miss anything by being away, except for seeing my headphones. Except for seeing my headphones get ripped out. Okay, Bolas. Stuff happened. I'm going to check the battle log. And, yep, okay, I get it. Nothing important. So, back to Bumslang. Jace. You would scare me, but you don't. Because Soren's going to break you. Like a little top. Poor Jace. You know? He thought he was cool. He thought he'd finally joined the big boy club. He was in the Gatewatch, right? That's what they're called, the Gatewatch. That crew of planeswalkers that tried to do big boy things and then got wrecked by Bolas. Something like that. Whatever. He's getting wrecked again. Spoiler alert. I can't even use Casualties of War because he's so solidly doomed. And I'm up against Bolas too. Bolas. Using Jace. Inferior Jace. Man, I'm just imagining if... Okay. I just imagined that would happen. And I now have a reason to use Casualties of War. No surprises there, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's just keep trucking along. Bolas is getting smashed. No, Furious Fox. Wait, 3 cards. Well, actually 2, but, you know. Then you want to destroy more foodies? Lose more life? Oh, I have to draw the card for you to lose the life. Oh, well. Okay. So the game seems to be losing all the frames in the world here. I'm wondering how much of that is mirroring, how much of that is Wi-Fi, and how much of it is my computer just being like, nope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock down my hand here. I'm going to make sure I've completed my objectives thoroughly. I'm going to take Bolas down a peg. I'm going to get rid of this because nobody is there. Goodbye. And I want to check on the quality of all of this, you know, make sure that everything looks good. So how did we do so far? And we can't even play all the nodes, right? So we'll be able to play, Eldraine pack. Yes, please and thank you. I'm saving up my Eldraine packs now for the exclusives. Really want them. Don't have them. We got one more node to play. Match a ton of black gems. Can do. Just use a bunch of gem conversion. Cast 3 creatures with big toughness. Can do. You know what? I am going to bounce, but I will show my deck. Is it cast or summon? It's cast. Okay. Well, let's see. We have black. Black. You are tempting. But, Garruk, I love you too much. We're going to convert black here. Ding, ding. Convert black. Lockdwain, check. Cottage, check. All right, that should help with that. And then, interestingly, Domri is going to help with this a little bit too. Check. All right. And then, what beefy creatures does Garruk have available that I'd actively want to cast? That is the question. Because, yeah, you fill that requirement. You see, the thing about Garruk is that we don't get some of my favorite toys, aka Razia. Razia is just like my singular favorite toy. So let's just call it what it is. I'm just sad that I don't get to use Razia. That's it. Like that's really it. That's what I'm whining about. The loss of Razia. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. I'm going to use not that deck because I have to use red gems. 18 or less. Borborygmos could make an appearance here, right? Make everything into like big boys. Yeah, let's do that. Borborygmos. You're fun to use. I almost never do. Let's use you this time, shall we? Court of Calling, sure. Because we need to summon stuff, obviously. And then we want our usual stuff. So Death Sprout. You're here somewhere. Yes. And Zappity Dappity, aka Casualties of War. That's there, and we've got one more slot left. So card draw, it's a thing. It's a big thing. It's something that I should probably do and not rely on Locked Wayne and Golos. So let's add some life gain to this, shall we? Where did you go? Perfect. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use that. All right, well, now for reals, I'm going to go ahead and check on how is the quality of the recording, the audio, the video, all that. So from what I've seen, this new mic has been an absolute trooper. The audio has been great. The video quality has been suspect. So I made some tweaks earlier today. I'm curious to see if they made any difference. But if you tuned into this live, which I don't think you did, don't worry about it. Hopefully I'll see you guys in one of them. And that's me out. See you Friday.